Alright, boys, welcome to the first episode of Throwback Tuesday, where I go over my cringy past and absolutely fucking torture myself. And, yeah, so this is basically, I guess, kind of torture Tuesday instead of Throwback Tuesday, because, yeah, I also kind of torture you guys in a way by making you listen to cringy shit and all like that. So, yeah, but basically this is a series where I mentioned in yesterday's video, I mentioned that we'll be going over my past, kind of not reviewing, but like, just going over shit in my past, I guess, and just, I don't know, it's hard to explain, you'll understand when I talk about it more, but, if you're OG fans, you kind of recognize this place, but not really. I tried to recreate, the old roleplay map, but it doesn't look anything like it, because I don't have the roads or anything, and I don't remember all the buildings, but I used to do role plays of Frostbite. That's why I'm wearing my boy Frostbite today. I used to do role plays of him, because he was my favorite character. I mean, not character, he's like a skin, not a character, but and he still is my favorite skin, by the way. But I used to do role plays for him, and it was like a cringe thing I used to do in the past. And this was supposed to be his house. I don't know if it's the exact same house that he used in the actual episodes, of the role play things. Actually, I think it is. Yeah, look, I'm kind of, well, it looks a little different with the purple walls and all now, but I remember sitting on that couch trying to get the Rift to Go thing on, like, I was trying to order a Rift to Go on the phone, this thing here. Wait, okay, there, I was trying to order a Rift to Go. And then this is where me and my cousin, who was playing a character called Master Key, we were, like dancing to the radio and all. So this is the exact same house, I remember, like it was yesterday. And, yeah, before we go talk about it, I'll just show you guys the locations and what they mean, and also this is just the burger place. This is just where me and my cousin would go to, just eat burgers, I guess. Well, pretend to eat burgers, because we can't actually eat burgers in there. This is the Little Whip place. If you guys remember, I used to have the ice cream skin on my old account. So this is where I used to work as Frostbite in the fucking roleplay things, and there was a whole episode I dedicated to the Little Whip where he would bully Master Key, the character my cousin played. And it was so stupid. I'm gonna show you guys the voice I had for Little Whip in a few minutes, and you're gonna cringe so hard. Ooh. Anyway, you're probably wondering what this is. If you guys are OG fans of the channel and remember roleplays, you're probably like, what the fuck is this? I don't remember this. So this is supposed to be a construction site. I thought it looked like, well, from the image, I can't remember where it is now, but from the image it looked like the exact same one in the actual roleplays, but then it turned out to just be this, and yeah, so this is not what the actual construction site looked like in the roleplay videos, but yeah. And same with the detective. Okay, that looks kind of wrong. Fuck. Okay, that's that. And I can't do this. But this is supposed to be the detective's fucking office, but I don't remember what that looked like either. So I just came up with this Wild West looking one. And basically, what this was in the roleplays, as you can guess, it's just the detective's office. There was no detective in the roleplay. There was no one that played a detective. But this is where I would go to. That's where Master Key went to go talk to a pretend detective to say that I'm a hero and I saved him and all. And if you guys don't like, I kind of don't want to encourage you guys to go watch the roleplays because they're fucking cringy. I don't want anyone to go through that again. Like, but yeah, I kind of would like, if you want to learn more about this stuff, I guess you can go check the roleplays out. But I don't really encourage you to do it. But like I said, Frostbite, I usually do the origin stories on Frostbite, but I also have done other ones that are not involving Frostbite. One of my most popular ones actually was the FORTNITE roleplay kidnapper one, and we'll get to talk to that one later, and that got 2K views, which is my most viewed video on my channel. And I also did one with, like, an army, a military thing, I guess you could say. And I've also done other roleplays off this channel, which I'll talk about in a few minutes as well. But, yeah, so I guess we can just get started with the timeline, I guess, of the Frostbite origin story. I'm just going to be telling you guys about these. Actually, yeah, I guess you don't have to go watch the videos, I can just tell you here. That's what Throwback Tuesday is, basically. Let's go over past videos, but let's get straight into it, I guess, then, and just go over and react to some old videos. I'm not gonna share the audio sometimes with you guys, but if I feel like it's a cringy moment and I want you guys to cringe with me, then I'll share the audio, and yeah, if that makes sense. Anyway, I don't know if that even makes sense. But yeah, let's fucking torture myself and tell you guys about my old fucking roleplays. And yeah, someone fucking kill me. Alright, yeah, let's get straight into it. Oh, I also forgot to mention, guys, that I changed my profile picture. I've actually linked my channel to my phone, so I can actually do vlogs now on my YouTube channel if I want to. And I don't have to just do it on the second channel. I will still be uploading on the second channel. I'll probably upload like shorts and all on the second channel, but I can actually like do a face reveal on the main channel now, so that's pretty epic. But I probably won't do a face reveal for like another year, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyways, so the Frostbite origin story starts in, I actually don't remember what month or year it was. I think, actually no, it was 2019 when I uploaded the first video for the Frostbite origin story. And it was just called Frostbite origin story, and that's what the title was. And I think it was released in Chapter 1, Season 9 of Fortnite. That was the season of it, where I released it. So, basically, actually, the first episode wasn't actually based around these areas. Like, there was no Little Whip yet, there was no Thurburger yet, and there was none of this detective or any shit like that. It was actually on the main island when I recorded it. So yeah, I was on the main island, and there was only 2 characters in the episode, which was me, of course, playing Frostbite, and then there was my cousin Connor, who was playing my cousin Connor actually plays basically all the characters except Frostbite, obviously. But in the first episode, he played Frostbite's abusive dad, and yeah, okay, I'll talk about the abusive dad in a minute. I shouldn't probably do the abusive dad. It's kind of dark, but anyway, yeah. If you want to go check out my cousin's channel, by the way, he does have a YouTube channel. It's Digiku. You can go check it out if you want to. So, make sure to go subscribe to him. And yeah, so guys, he played the abusive dad. So basically how the episode started is I was walking home from pretend school. There was no school in Fortnite yet, but I was going home from pretend school, saying that my holidays, I'm done school now, and I had my holidays to look forward to. Then I entered a small little house, and then there was my cousin as the Sergeant Winter skin, which is like the Santa skin kind of, I guess you say. And he was just pretending to be the abusive dad. Now, yeah, like I said, the abusive dad is pretty dark. It's kind of like I probably shouldn't have done it on a kid-friendly YouTube channel. I was pretty kid-friendly at the time, but as you can tell now, I'm not that kid-friendly anymore. But yeah, he was pretty abusive, kind of. Well, he didn't really show any abusive things in the actual episode. Kind of. Well, he tried to fucking shoot me with a fucking gun, so I guess that's kind of abusive. At the end of the fucking episode. But basically, what he did first is he made me cook dinner for him. Which I said you could probably do yourself, Dad. Why do you have to make me do it? I'm only like, I said I don't know. I can't remember what age Frostbite was in the roleplay, but I said you can make the dinner yourself. You're like 30 years old, I think he was. And yeah, but he was like, no, you should be able to make toast or something. So yeah, I had to make I made a burger instead of toast or some shit, because you could actually throw toys. Like, you know, there was a toy where you can throw a burger at someone. So I threw a burger at his face, and then I went into my bedroom, and he was watching TV, doing dance routine and shit or something like that. And basically then, I came up with a plan to run away, where I would, sorry for your dad in the background, but I would, basically, so I would come up with a plan to say that there was some kids pranking, like throwing shit at your house to my dad, outside pranking you, and then he would go out to check, if there's kids throwing shit at the house. And then that's when I would make my escape and run away. But then the whole rest of the episode is just kind of shit, because all I do in the first episode basically is just run away. Basically what happens in the first episode is he grabs his shotgun, his double barrel shotgun, and he chases after me. Yeah, I don't know, even though he's abusive, I don't know why he'd like fucking murder his own son, because like, yes, well, I know he's abusive, but like, anyway, so that's what the first episode basically is. But then at the end, I get a gun or some shit, and I kill him. I kill him, bro. I fucking murder him on the spot, and and then I go to visit my mother's grave, which, yeah, we don't know who Frostbite's mother is, but like, still kind of dark. And that's the end of the first episode, boys. I just shoot him on the spot. So then, like, I think I upload like one more video after that, and then I go back to the roleplay again. Which are actually, did I? No, I can't remember what order I uploaded them in. But I upload a few days later. Anyway, I did upload Frostbite's original story, chapter 2. I named it, and that one is actually, I feel like it's better than the first chapter. I'm still on the main island, by the way. I'm not here yet. I'm still on the main island. So what I do is I feel guilty. Oh, well, actually, first, I guess I can rank what the first chapter was. Sorry, I forgot to do that. I said I wasn't really doing reviews, but I can just rank them. Fuck it, like the first chapter, I guess it's still cringy. It's not bad, I guess, for a first roleplay. They do get cringier later on. I guess I'll give that one like a 6 out of 10. It's not bad, I guess, but chapter 2 is definitely better. Chapter 2 is definitely better than chapter 1. But basically what happens in chapter 2 is I feel guilty about just shooting my fucking dad on the spot with a fucking like pistol, I'm pretty sure it was. And yeah, so basically what I do is I go to my uncle's house, which is also played by my cousin Connor again, because the only person that would do roleplay with me is my cousin Connor. So, well, yeah, I had two other people be in a different roleplay before as well. I'll get to them in a minute, but yeah. So basically, I feel guilty about my dad's death, so I go to my uncle's house. Basically, then he goes back to my house that I was in the first chapter. He gets me a job to work at a taco place. He said you can start there and just and grow your business later or some shit like that. I can't remember what he said. But then the rest of the chapter 2 was me and my uncle just hanging around having fun, and yeah, we were just having fun at a fucking football pitch and skating on ice. And then, like, yeah, that's all we were doing in chapter 2. I was just having fun with my uncle, even though my fucking father just died. I don't know how I can be positive about that. I know he was abusive, but I know how I can still be positive. But yeah. So that's basically what the rest of the chapter 2 is. It's just me hanging out with my uncle, or Frostbite hanging out with his uncle, because I'm not the main character. But yeah, and that's the chapter 2. And then we actually don't see my uncle again for the rest of the series. I guess you can call it a series. It's not really like it kind of is a series. Like the Frostbite ones are connected to each other, so I guess it kind of is a series. But then I upload after that. Then I upload a vending machine challenge thing from Fortnite. And then after that video, I just go back to the Frostbite original stories because it was actually doing well. People were actually liking the roleplay, probably because they got pretty cringy shit out of it, and they can just cringe over it. I don't know why people want to cringe, but like, cause that's cringe is like one of the worst feelings to ever have. But basically, I didn't name it Chapter 3. I didn't name I didn't name the next roleplay Frostbite the origin story Chapter 3. I named it Frostbite has a new home and gets a new friend, or something like that it was. And I'm still gonna call it Chapter 3 because it basically is Chapter 3. But this is where Chapter 3 is where I move here, where I move to the little whip place, and I get that home over there. So basically, we see that Frostbite now has a job at the little whip place, and he lives in this house right here. And he has a new friend, Master Key. And there's not much to explain about Chapter 3. It's kind of the same as Chapter 2. Speaking of Chapter 2, I give Chapter 2 a rating. I forgot to rate it, sorry. But Chapter 2 rating is it's better than I give it a 7 because it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't as cringy. But Chapter 3 is just the same as Chapter 2, basically. It's just me hanging out again, but this time with a different character, which is just my new friend, Master Key. We go to the Durr Burger place, and yeah, so we just hang out and do shit. Like, just hang out like friends and all. So, and also, Master Key is played by my cousin again, Connor, so... Yeah, I just couldn't get anyone to go. I don't think anyone would want to do a roleplay with me because it's pretty cringe to do a fucking roleplay. I don't even know why I came up with the idea to do a roleplay. It's so fucking cringy. But that's basically the end of Chapter 3, I guess. I guess Chapter 3, I guess I can give it a 7 out of 10 as well. It's not bad, just the same as Chapter 2. And yeah, so I guess I can't wait, hold on, let me just check what Chapter 4 was called again. Alright, yeah, so Chapter 4 is called Frostbite saves Master Key's life. And again, it's basically the same as Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, but with a little plot twist at the end. It's where, like, so me and Master Key are just hanging out again, having fucking fun. And then we go over to, like, a cliff over here, I'm pretty sure it was. This is not the exact same map, by the way, like, because everything is now different, like I said, but it was like this exact hill, I'm pretty sure, over here, where, oh, I forgot to mention at the start of Chapter 4, actually, I'm in my house and I order a thing, well, I pretend to order a thing on my phone. I order a Rift to Go with the Z things here. Hold on, let me just try to find them. Yeah, you might not know you might know what a Rift to Go is, but I'll just show you if you guys don't know what Rift to Go is. I can just show you guys what they do. Where the fuck are they? Oh yeah, they're here somewhere. Where the fuck are Rift to go, bro? What the fuck? I thought they're supposed to be probably in here, right? They have to be. Rift to go. Rift. I'm probably like really blind right now, so here we go. So this is what Rift to go does. Is like it's like this orb thing, and you shake it, you go into the sky. So I ordered that on my phone in my house over there, and then like for the rest of chapter 4, we just hang around, and then at the end of chapter 4, me and Master Key go over to this hill to look at the view. And he somehow falls down the mountain, and before he dies, well, I know he wasn't gonna die because you can't die in creative really unless you're like shot or something, but well, you can't really die from fall damage in creative. But basically, then I like a hero, Frostbite goes down to the mountain as well to try to save Master Key with his Rift to Go. So he shakes it, and him and Master Key go through the portal into the air and then land back to the ground. And Frostbite is now considered a fucking superhero for some reason. I don't know why I decided that. Well, he's considered a superhero in Chapter 5, which I'll get to Chapter 5 in a minute after I rate Chapter 4. So Chapter 4, I also give a 7 out of 10. It's, like I said, it's just the same as Chapter 2 and 3, just with a little plot twist at the end. It's kind of better than Chapter 2 and 3, actually, if I'm being honest, because of that little plot twist at the end. But yeah, so that's what Chapter 4 is, and that's what the rating I give it. So, Chapter 5, let me just see what Chapter 5 is called again. Sorry, I keep forgetting, but let me just see what Chapter 5 is called. Okay, yeah, so Chapter 5 is titled Frostbite is promoted to be the world's hero, and I don't know how he is promoted to be the world's hero. I know he saved Master Key here, but if in real life, if you save one life, then you don't really be promoted to a fucking superhero. You may get like a reward, and you may be like, if you save someone in real life, you might get a reward or some shit like that for being a heroic person, or you might just get praised for some shit like that. But I don't think if you save one person in real life, I don't think you're gonna be promoted to a fucking superhero. That makes no sense at all. But somehow Frostbite is promoted to a superhero for saving one life. So basically, what happens at the start of the chapter is Frostbite and Master Key are just listening to music in my bedroom. So then I asked Master Key, when are you gonna go to the detective to say that I saved you? Because I want to be a fucking superhero or some shit like that. Or Frostbite does. So he goes. So Master Key goes to the detective's place and talks to a detective that's not there. Like there's no one else in the room except Master Key. Because like I said, the only people I could get into a roleplay was myself, of course, and my cousin Connor. And yeah, so basically, he just talks to the detective. The detective promotes me to be a world hero or something. And this one's very short, not really happens in it. So basically, what happens then is me and Master Key hang out again for like the last. Jesus, like oh, that's all we really do in the chapters. If I'm being honest, I just fucking hang out with people. Like in the first chapter, it's only in the first chapter where I do something other than hang out. I just run for my life in chapter 1. But for the rest of the chapters, I just fucking hang out with Master Key, or my uncle, I hang out with my uncle once, but then, yeah, like I said, me and Master Key hang out for a while, and then there's like a big tower beside the detective's office, so then the detective promotes me. I'm like at the top of the tower, fireworks are happening, and I'm the world's hero now. Everyone sees me as a hero. So that's chapter 5. I guess I give it the same as the other ones, 7 out of 10. It's not bad. Like these are still pretty. Like even though it got a 7 out of 10, it's still a shit. They're still shit role plays, even though they get 7 out of 10. But that's what I give it. It's just the same as the other ones, but with a little plot twist at the end again. So it's basically the same as chapter 4. But yeah, chapter 6 and it's called. Let me just see. Okay, let me just wait. I didn't look this. Okay. Let me just see what chapter 6 is called. Hold on. Oh no! Oh fuck! No! Oh, I knew this day. I knew this time was coming. So the next chapter, like I said, chapter 6 is actually has no Frostbite in it at all. Frostbite doesn't make any cameo or some shit in it. The main character, I guess you could say, in chapter 6 is either like Master Key, I guess, and like there's a kind of a villain in chapter 6 where I played a villain. Well, he's not really a villain, but he's like a fucking bully, I guess. And it's Little Whip, guys, who's the villain in chapter 6. I play him because I had the skin, of course, and it's so basically he's just Frostbite's manager. And for some reason he doesn't like Master Key for some reason. I don't understand why. I think he's just a bully, I don't know, he just bullies everyone that comes into his store for some reason. And he even aims a fucking gun to Master Key's head. I guess I can show you guys what my voice sounds like. My impression of of Little Whip. Oh, you guys are gonna fucking die of cringe. I'm gonna die of cringe. Oh fuck, this is not gonna fucking end well. Oh shit, okay. Let me just show you guys what my impression of Little Whip was. Okay, I'm not prepared for this. I'm not prepared. Oh fuck! I just listened to it already. Oh my god! I'm gonna show. I've already promised you guys I'd show you guys, but you're gonna fucking die of cringe. Oh my fucking god. So it kind of sounds like a baby, so you'll know what I sound like because there's two people talking in the scene. So you guys, whoever sounds like the baby is me. That's that's what I sound like. So I'll just show you guys here now. Fuck's sake, bro. Why did I promise you guys this? Okay, this is what it sounds like. Keep listening.
Unfortunately, ROLEPLAY is meant to move to the main island, dude.
I'm not showing you guys anymore. I'm not showing you guys anymore. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh fuck. Oh no. This video is fucking. This is. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Whoa. Shit. You fucking. I just messed up. I just fucked up. Fuck, bro. Oh shit. That was like oh, okay. I can't. Okay. I'm gonna have to process this for a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to post some kind of fucking cringe warning at the start of the video. Fuck, bro. Fuck. I don't like that voice. Why did I do that? That's just embarrassing myself. Like, what the fuck? I was such an embarrassing kid back then, bro. I still am a kid, basically, but like, I'm not really a kid anymore. I'm just like, I'm not gonna say my age. I'm not gonna do an age reveal yet. But like, Jesus, why would I fucking do that? But basically what happened, if you don't know what I said, because I sound like a fucking like baby for some reason, is basically what I said is when Master Key was like coming in here, was coming into the building, and I said, that noob, that's what I said, if you didn't hear me. And then and then Master Key asks, where's Frostbite? And then Little Whip says, Frostbite has moved to the main island, noob. For some reason, I like to call people noobs, or Little Whip likes to call people noobs. And for some reason, I aim a fucking gun to his head, and some reason also Master Key has a fucking gun for some reason. I don't know why we have guns. I don't. It doesn't make any sense why we have guns and why I'm threatening a customer with a fucking pistol to his head. Oh fuck, this made no sense. But this chapter was chapter 6, and it was like 5 minutes long. Basically, what the whole plot of this chapter was is Frostbite has moved back to the main island. So that means he's basically, I guess, fired from his job here. And then Little Whip doesn't like Master Key for some reason. We don't know why. It's never been answered why he doesn't like Master Key. And and then the whole episode we basically just I'm pretty sure the whole chapter there in chapter 6. I'm pretty sure the whole chapter we actually try to shoot each other and we kill each other sometimes. You know how obviously you probably know, but in Fortnite you're like if you get killed in a game, then you go back to the lobby and you can just play another one. Obviously you can basically just respawn, I guess. And in creative, you respawn, you get shot. So basically, the whole episode, me and Little Whip and Master Key were just shooting at each other, killing each other for some reason. And for some reason, the fucking detective didn't care that we were just killing each other. And that's the whole chapter. I'm pretty sure then Little Whip gets fucking murdered permanently by Master Key, and the detective doesn't do shit about it. Like, what the fuck is this story? I didn't watch the whole episode because I knew how cringy my voice was. That's the only episode I didn't watch fully, but if I can remember properly, I'm pretty sure Little Whip did actually get permanently murdered by Master Key. But that's the end of chapter 6. Then I actually can't remember what chapter 7 was. I don't even think it was related to Frostbite. I'll check here now just for you guys. But yeah, I don't want to show you guys this one here. It's not related to Frostbite at all. This is where I try to start doing other characters for roleplays. It's about, you know that Fortnite skin, Leviathan, the one with the fish, he has a fish tank on his head, well not tank, but it's like a bowl, I guess you could say. And he's like a fish. He looks like the guy from Megamind Minion. He looks like that guy. Yeah, this like I don't know what sounds cringier, my voice of Little Whip or my fucking voice for Leviathan. I guess I'll show you guys here as well. And it's titled, by the way, it's titled Leviathan's Sad Origin Story. And I've just seen this now. Actually, have I seen it now? Let me just see what my reply is. Oh yeah, I have replied to it. But my cousin commented on my video. It's not Connor, the one that's been in my roleplays. But he said it's not one bit sad. I hate to break it to you, and it's really not. I titled it Leviathan's Sad Origin Story, but it's not even sad like my cousin just said there. But anyway, this is where I actually do a roleplay about myself this time. There's no one in it, the roleplay this time, and probably because I'm lonely. Well, actually, no, I wasn't lonely at the time. I was still in school. I mean, I still am in school. I'm in I'm just in a different school now. Well, like you know what I mean. Like I'm not in like baby school anymore. No, it's not really called. It's not called baby school, but okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not. Yeah, fuck. But anyway, look, okay, just fucking listen to this fucking Leviathan voice. I don't even care anymore. Listen to it. Okay.
Oh, this is another day at my swimming pool. Oh, I'm so sad.
I'm not showing anymore. That's my fucking Leviathan impression. I don't like they didn't have characters to voice them at the time, so it wasn't really an impression. It was just what I thought he sounded like. But that's I don't know what's cringier. I'm pretty sure Little Whip kind of sounds more cringier than Leviathan. It's like I don't even know what to say. Why would I embarrass myself? Like it's so embarrassing. Like this is probably why I get fucking put into lockers in school nowadays. No, okay, that's a joke. That's a joke. I don't get put into lockers. Don't worry about me. But anyway, basically, yeah, this one isn't related to the Frostbite story at all. Actually, I'm pretty sure I wanted it to be a part of the story. I kind of wanted to do something like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where I wanted to have different characters meet up with Frostbite eventually. I don't know how I'd have that work because I didn't know anyone that had the Leviathan skin besides myself. So I don't know how that would work, but like, I don't know. But anyway, basically what the Leviathan sad story is about, yeah, I'm saying sad story with doing the finger thing, if you know what I'm on about, because it's not sad at all. But basically what this one is about is Leviathan is in a lake. He's like in a lake, like a bit of water, and because he's a fish, he can't leave water or he'll die. Even though he has a fucking tank over his head that has water in it, so he'll be able to just walk land anyway without dying. But for some reason, he's just not able to leave the water for some reason. But he's in a lake of water in Dusty Depot, I think it was, or Divot, because it was destroyed at the time, of course. And so the whole of Leviathan's sad story is him trying to get out of water. So he eventually somehow does get out of water. I don't know how. I didn't explain how he got out of the water and survived, but basically the whole episode he just goes around and checks out the island. He goes to Tilted and just has fun, but he doesn't want to be seen by any humans or anything, even though there was no one else in the game with me, because like I said, I was a loner, and still I'm a loner, but it's him just hanging around by himself, trying to check out every island. I mean, every POI in Fortnite at the time, which was Chapter 1, Season 9. So that's basically what Leviathan's sad origin story is, and we don't hear about him ever again. But yeah, I guess I'll check what I'll check what the next roleplay is. I don't know if it's related to Frostbite or anything, but I'll just check what it is here. Okay, yeah, so the next roleplay is related to Frostbite. I guess you can call it Chapter 7 then, I think it was. What were we on, Chapter 7? Anyway, this video has already been 25 minutes, so I guess I have to hurry up quick and just go through this really fast. But, actually, I still have a lot to talk about, actually. Fuck, okay. But, basically what the next one is, like I said in the Little Whip video, like I said in the Little Whip one, that Little Whip had the master key that Frostbite has moved back to the main island. And basically, he lives in Mega Mall now, that POI, remember that? So that's where Frostbite lives now. And this was the start of my, okay, if you guys are OG members of the channel, my mic was breaking for some reason, and, like, I don't know what was wrong with my mic, but I couldn't have a good mic. Like, my mic kept breaking for some reason, I don't know why, but basically what this chapter is about is it's titled Monster Hunt Frostbite. So, like I said, he moved to Mega Mall, and at the time, Stranger Things was collabing with Fortnite, so there was like upside down portals in the Mega Mall itself. So basically, me and my cousin was in this video again, Digiku, and he was playing the monster, and the monster had no name. There's no evidence on why the monster was even existing. Like there's no origin story about him. I think I was planning to do an origin story about him, but I just didn't know what to. I realized then the roleplays were cringy, so I didn't want to do anymore. But basically the whole chapter is Frostbite goes into the Mega Mall, finds the upside down portals, which of course they're not, like, I didn't want them to be upside down portals. I wanted them to just be like random, like he's hard to explain, but I didn't want them to be like related to Stranger Things or anything. So they're just like portals from my universe or something. That's hard to explain. But basically the monster comes out of the portal then and chases me around all chapter, and then I think I kill him eventually, and then that's the end of the chapter. And it's basically the same as chapter 1. Just this time it's like a monster chasing me. And yeah, that's the end of chapter 7 or whatever chapter it was. But on to the next roleplay what we're talking about. I need to check here. I keep forgetting the names of them. Have I not been rating that fucking? I have not been rating them. Oh fuck. What was the last one I rated? I guess I'll just start with the Little Whip one. I give that one a 0 out of 10. The Little Whip one, or Little Whip Bully's Master Key. I hated that one so much. Frostbite being promoted to a hero, I rated that one. It was only a Master Key. It was only a Little Whip Bully's Master Key that I didn't rate. And Leviathan's Sad Story, I rate 0 out of 10 as well. Because it was shit, and it wasn't sad at all, like my cousin said in the comments. And then Monster Hunt Frostbite, I gave like a 1 out of 10 because my mic was so shit in it. But yeah, so that's my rating, and I think I might have forgot like one that I rated, but I just want to see what the next roleplay was called then, and rate that and tell you guys about it then. Okay, so the next roleplay isn't related to Frostbite, and I haven't done a roleplay for a year. From the Monster Hunt Frostbite video, it's been a year since I've done a roleplay. So I did this roleplay in December of 2020. It's called Alone on Christmas, and I actually kind of liked it. It wasn't bad. It didn't actually have that much cringy shit in it either, to be honest. But it was basically I had the drift skin on, and what it was about is it was Christmas Eve. I went to bed. I had no friends to play with, so there was no one else playing a character or anything. I went to bed and woke up on Christmas morning alone with no mom there or anything, no presents, no I don't know. The sky. I went outside as well, and the sky was dark or some shit like that. And there was everything. Everybody, like I think the place was on fire as well. If I think as well. But so basically, yeah, and I was just trying to figure out what was going on that whole. I think I planned on doing a part 2 to it. But I realized that I was kind of getting cringy with the roleplays again, so I stopped doing the Alone on Christmas thing. But yeah, it's actually based on a cartoon I was doing. There's this app called Drawn Cartoons 2, and I was doing a little story where there was a kid alone on Christmas, and I based it on that. So that's a little fun fact. So yeah, I give that one actually. It's not bad. I give it an 8 out of 10. It wasn't bad or cringy or anything. It was actually kind of like. I guess it was kind of sad. I can't really play sad. I can't play it, but which is why I'd be pretty bad at acting if I got like invited to play in a movie. But yeah, so that's Alone on Christmas. That's probably my favorite roleplay, if I'm being honest. And you're probably like, one of your favorite roleplay be the most popular one? 2.3k views you said on it or something. No, the reason that my most popular roleplay isn't my favorite, I'll explain in a minute, because I'm pretty sure that's the next roleplay we're going to be looking at, so I guess we can get straight into that. Okay, never mind, it wasn't. This is the second last roleplay I did, and it's basically Alter versus Ego, I'm pretty sure it was titled. And it's not related to Frostbite or anything as well. It's basically, so in Chapter 2, Season 2 of FORTNITE, there was this whole war with these like characters called Alter and Igor or some shit. I can't even remember it because I don't really care about the FORTNITE lore anymore. But anyway, so I got my friend Aiden to play one of the bad guys in it, which I didn't rewatch it because it was like 30 minutes long, so I didn't want to rewatch this one. But it was just basically it's kind of like a war thing basically. Me and my friend Aiden were just like shooting at each other, I'm pretty sure. And then I'm of course like the good guy, so I ended up winning. So I'm pretty sure that's how I went. Anyway, I'm not sure. So yeah, I give that one. I guess like that one wasn't bad either. I give it like I guess it's 8.5 out of 10. Or 8.1 out of 10. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. But that one was okay. So on to this was my last roleplay, but there was on my channel anyway, but I did do roleplay for my cousin, the person who played Master Key eventually, which I'll get to that in a minute. And yeah, I took a screenshot so I ended the clip. Okay, sorry, I'll end the clip here. Now, the roleplay that got the most viewed, this is my most viewed video on my channel, which is Fortnite roleplay Kidnapper. It's not related to Frostbite either. It was actually on this map though, even though it wasn't related to Frostbite, because we had no map to record it on. So basically, this is the only roleplay that had 3 characters in it, which I played. I actually don't know the characters' names, I don't remember them, but I was the abstract skin, which is like the male version of the technique skin. And I can't. I think. Oh yeah, my cousin's friend, Digiku's friend. I think his name was. I think it was. I can't remember. I think it was Ian. His name was. I can't remember who exactly it was, but he was playing like the soccer skin. That's what his character was. A male soccer skin, not a female one, by the way. And then my cousin Connor, who played Master Key and all, he played the Kidnapper, which is like the brute skin from Chapter 2, Season 2. And I actually didn't want to do this roleplay. You're probably like, wait, what? Really? But because the reason I didn't want to do it is because my cousin was probably. I think this is the reason I didn't want to do it, because my cousin and his friend were like saying dirty shit, and at the time I was like a family-friendly YouTuber, so I didn't want anyone saying dirty shit in my fucking videos. And then we did record it fully. Then they were still saying weird shit, and then they encouraged me to upload the video, and it got 2K views. And if you go watch the video now, you can actually kind of hear some of the dirty stuff they said. I can't remember exactly what they said because I didn't rewatch the whole thing. I think I rewatched a bit, like the start of that video. I'm pretty sure, like my cousin's friend said, "Why is the bed like sticky or some shit?" And which, But that's why I didn't want any dirty shit in my videos at the time. I don't care now because fuck it. So I still don't like certain dirty shit in my fucking YouTube videos. But anyway, so that's basically what the whole thing is. And then Ian, the guy, he was my cousin in the video. He was playing my cousin, my pretend cousin, and basically my actual cousin, who like Connor, he kidnapped the cousin, like Ian, he kidnapped him, so I had to go save him, and that's basically the whole video. And then I got really good support out of the video. There's people commenting. I don't know if you guys watch my videos anymore, the people that commented on that video, but you guys were all really nice, and I wish I could have brought you guys into another roleplay, but because everyone was asking, can I be in the next roleplay, can I be in the next roleplay, but I wasn't planning on doing another roleplay, and I was kind of sad because people were like, oh please, can we be in the next roleplay, and I was like, I don't really want to do another roleplay because that one was so cringe, and like that was probably one of my most cringe ones, if I'm being honest. But it still got loads of support, 2K views. It's my most viewed video on my channel, and yeah, and that's probably why I won't do another roleplay again, guys. I don't know. I don't want to do like. I kind of want to bring like, nah, fuck. I'm not doing a fucking roleplay again. That's shitty, cringy shit. But that's basically all my roleplays on my channel. There is a few other roleplays I did on my cousin's channel, which I'll talk about in a few minutes here. But I give the video with 2.3K views. I'm pretty sure it was. I give the roleplay Kidnapper 1 rating out of like, I don't even know. I don't want to rate it high just because it got good views, so I don't really do that because that's not fair. It still has to be good. Like the reason I'm rating them because it has to be good. Like, so I give this one a 7 out of, actually not 6, probably out of 10. Well, I didn't like it that much, but everyone did. For some reason, 2,000 people did love it. But yeah, I'm going to talk about some of the other ones I did on my cousin's channel then, just for a few seconds, but I'm not going to rate them or anything. I'm just going to talk a bit of that. I just want to talk about a bit about them ones, so yeah, I guess we can get straight into that. But that's all the ones on my channel I did. I remember still going to school and people, my friends were like giving me support about them because my friends, I think, liked them, but deep down, my friends didn't like them at all. I know my friends didn't like them at all. Because they're fucking cringy. At the time, I was such a cringe kid back in my school. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't cringe, but on my YouTube channel, I was cringe. I don't know why. I just enjoyed doing it for reason. I'm not cringe nowadays anymore. Well, I still can be, I guess. But everyone can be, I guess, cringe eventually at one point. But yeah. So that's all the ones on my channel. I'm just gonna talk about my cousin's one for a bit then, because I did a bit on my cousin's channel. So my cousin's roleplays are probably better than all my ones combined. I mean, they didn't get none of them got 2K views, but like I didn't really like the kidnapper one, like I said. But like my cousin's roleplay one was called The Mysterious Man, and I think I mean, my cousin's no director of movies or anything, but I actually really liked what he was going with. Like, it was about, so I played the main villain, actually. I played the Mysterious Man, who was the main villain, which was the Brutus skin, by the way, from Chapter 2, Season 2. And then my cousin had three of his friends play the actual, like, main characters. They were just playing a group of friends, and it actually had a really good story, from being honest. So, I'm not going to explain all of it because it'd be really long, but it was basically about, they were getting, like, killed and all by the Mysterious Man, which is me. So they kept getting killed by me. But then they woke up from a dream, and they realized that them getting killed by this mysterious man was a dream. And then they go back so they all just consider it as a dream. So they're like, okay, it was all just a bad dream. And then they go outside the house, see the whole world destroyed, and then they realize that it was the dreams they had about the mysterious man. So they go back to sleep. It's kind of like Freddy Krueger shit right now, but they go back to sleep to dream about the mysterious man again to end him. So the mysterious man, kills three of them. But of course, my cousin Digiku is the main character, so he kills me. And then that's the end of season 1. But my cousin then releases a trailer for season 2. We wanted the villain for season 2 to be this robot created by the mysterious man. So my cousin released a trailer about it, and then after the trailer, he released like one episode of season 2. It didn't have me at all in it, actually. I was playing the robot again, the main villain. Actually, it had one scene with me, but I didn't say anything or do anything. I was just standing there looking at two of the main characters, because I kidnapped the two other friends. But my cousin didn't do another roleplay after that again. I still wanted to really know what happened, because it was a really good story. I don't know, Connor, if you're watching this video, I don't know if you want to do season 2 again. I don't have the robot skin anymore, but you could like try getting another person with the robot skin, and don't invite me next time. I actually really want to see what happens in season 2, but I don't think it's going to come out anytime soon, because my cousin said to me that he doesn't really want to do roleplays anymore, because they can be cringe at times. So, well, my cousins weren't really cringe. I was the cringier roleplayer, but like my cousin was actually like had a really good story going. I recommend actually watching it, guys. It was actually really well written and all. Well, it wasn't written. He didn't even write a script or anything like that. Because like I said, he's no movie director, but that's basically, yeah, so I just played the main villain in my cousin's series roleplay thing in Fortnite. No one knows about it, but yeah. So if you guys did enjoy this episode of Throwback Tuesday, there will be another one next week. Then you can like and subscribe if you want to. Hit the little bell if you want as well, but you don't have to. You can go check out my TikTok, which is Dustin's Babysitter 15, or you can check out Danny P2 if you want to on YouTube, my second channel. But you don't have to do it if you don't want to. And I will be uploading, I guess, vlogs now on my main channel as well if I want to. So I can do anything now on my YouTube channel. So that's pretty cool. But I'm gonna end the video here, guys. If you didn't, like I said, you can like and subscribe or anything. And just have a nice day or night wherever you guys are. So peace.